I'm Trevor Lovell, and I'm the director of ReEnergize Texas, which is a student outreach campaign at Public Citizen Texas. Right now, we are sort of doing two things. The big campaign that's going on over the spring is our Campus Green Fund campaign. It's Think Green Fund is the name of the campaign. And what we're doing is we're having student referendums at about 6 campuses across the state of Texas. UT Austin, Texas A&M already had theirs. UT El Paso, UT San Antonio, University of North Texas, and a couple others are having votes this semester on fees that would be paid each semester by students, and the money would be used for sustainability projects, clean energy, energy efficiency, water conservation, things of that nature. The fees are generally going to be between $3 and $5 per semester, and if all of them pass, which we have 4 more votes coming up this semester, we'll be raising over the next 5 years somewhere in the neighborhood of $10 million for campus sustainability projects. So that's the big one that's going on right now. And we're transitioning into our summer programming. We're going to be participating in a nationwide program called Summer of Solutions, in which young people are going to take time over the summer to actually participate in their communities and things that help build the green economy, help grow green jobs, and actually participate in the solutions to climate change, not just policy advocacy and that kind of thing, but actually sort of getting your hands dirty, like, getting into the community, helping people get energy efficiency in their homes, weatherization, helping people sign up for programs, local food projects, things like that. I grew up in Buda, which is just down the road from Austin. I went to Hayes High School, and it's sort of an interesting community because it is so close to Austin. You have a lot of folks who have, when you're growing up, had parents working in Austin and things like that. But you also have a lot of sort of rural community out there, some ranches and things like that. And it was a consolidated school district, so it took a large chunk of northern Hayes County in it. And so you kind of got a diverse perspective, met a lot of different people of, sort of different perspectives and things like that. Hayes County is known as a purple district, one of the few, I guess, around the state nowadays. But definitely, like I say, a lot of different perspectives melding together. College, I went to UT Austin, and I studied business and art history, which was an interesting combination. I got my business degree, but I never got my art history degree because I finished up the business first and still had several semesters of Spanish to do for the art history degree. So I learned a lot about art history and just never quite finished the degree requirement. It'd be hard to know exactly when I got started in environmental activism, but I really launched into it full steam ahead in college. I started working with a group called the Campus Environmental Center, which was new at that time, and I was their networking chair, or whatever you would call it, and I would go out and meet leaders of other groups and talk about what they were doing and see if there were synergies between what our group was doing, what their group was doing, co-host events and things like that. And then for the next 2 years after that, I was the director of the Campus Environmental Center, and during that time, we really got to where we were growing. We'd gotten past the initial stage of kind of establishing ourselves, and over a 2-year period, we went from 10 to 15 people showing up at a regular meeting to having about 10 to 12 committees, each one comprised of anywhere from 3 to 15 students working on different projects, be it recycling on campus, promoting green building and green building policies, working on sustainability policy for the campus. We had students working on biodiesel, trying to get some biodiesel made at the university itself. So we were doing all kinds of different projects, and that's really, I think, where I kind of, like I say, jumped in both feet and started really getting involved in environmental activism.